Greetings, today I will tell you the story of Noah. He was lucky enough to meet the perfect girl and spend the perfect night with her, but after that he was labeled just a friend. And only after 3 long years the guy gets the chance to figure out what he was wrong about. Going back in time, Noah relives an unforgettable date over and over again in the hope of another ending. And so we begin. It all starts with an engagement, where we see the main character Noah and Avery's girlfriend. She tells the story of how she first met her fiancé, and Noah begins to remember how he met his love. It was 3 years ago at a Halloween party. He spilled his drink on her and started apologizing, and says he really likes the girl's costume because it's from his favorite movie. The beauty also says that she really likes this movie. Noah tries to get to know the girl better and notices that they have a very similar character. And after the conversation, Noah suggests that she stop by a jazz bar. At the restaurant, he plays the piano in front of her to impress her. It turns out that Noah works at this institution. The girl asks him to play her favorite song, but he does not know how to perform it and performs a completely different melody. After that, she drags Noah with her to the photo booth and starts taking pictures. Pretty Woman says that if they want to remember this moment, they need to take very strange photos. After that, the couple goes to Avery's house and organizes a table football competition. They enjoy each other's company, and then Noah decides to have a snack and eats a whole pack of crunchy cookies. And so they get closer and their kiss is about to happen, but that's where the memory ends. And now, in the present tense, we see her kissing her fiancé in front of Noah, and his name is Ethan. Noah gets sad and drinks too much champagne, then goes to the bathroom. The girl goes to check on him and sees Noah crying. She asks what's going on. Noah says he has food poisoning and doesn't have to worry. Ethan joined them too. He wants to help Noah too. Avari takes Noah to her friend Carrie and asks her to take him home. Noah starts to refuse and says he will call Uber, but drops his phone into a vase of water and it stops working. Carrie works as a photographer and she loves photographing people at unexpected moments. Afterwards, she asks Noah about what happened to him today. The guy says it's a long story and he doesn't want to tell it, but he tells it anyway. So it turns out that he loves Avari and still remembers that night spent with her. After that, they both went to Noah's friend, Max, and he continued his story that night, when our couple was close to kissing, the girl just hugged him tightly, saying that she had finally found a great friend. Noah is overcome with sadness, but he hopes that he still has a chance. But the next day, she meets Ethan because she goes to the mall to buy the cookies that Noah ate. He blames himself for this, and Carrie tries to make him understand that the girl will never fall in love with him, after which she leaves. All this action takes place in the same restaurant as 3 years ago. Noah goes to the same photo booth and during the shoot wishes he had another chance with Avari. When he wakes up the next morning, he notices that everyone is wearing Halloween costumes. He goes to the store and sees that the date on the newspaper is the date when he met his love. Then Noah realizes that he actually went back 3 years ago. Next, he goes to his friend Max's office and tells him about everything that happened to him. Then he sees Carrie on the road filming people and goes to talk to her, asking if she knows him. Does she remember that she took him to a pub yesterday, making sure that he was really in the past? Noah becomes very happy because tonight he will meet with his beloved and chooses a beautiful costume for this. And at night, Avari is very busy with her friend Carrie. Noah sends a random guy to talk to her in order to be alone with the girl. At the first meeting, he spilled a drink, and this time Noah caught him. Then, during the conversation, he asks the beauty about her favorite drink and it turns out that they have the same tastes. The girl notices that they have a lot in common, and Noah hints that there is some kind of connection between them, and again leads her to listen to music in a restaurant. This time he is already playing Beauty's favorite song, and in the photo booth Noah takes funny poses, which surprises the girl very much. Arriving at the girl's house, they have a good time. But suddenly she receives a message from Carrie that her friend is going home to her. When Carrie sees Noah, she says that this is the guy who stalked her this morning, and now he's stalking you too. Avery says that he knows everything about her. After these words, they both get scared and start hitting Noah. The next morning, Noah thinks it's just a dream. The guy goes to apologize to the girl for the engagement. Ethan opens the door for him, but does not recognize him, and when the beauty sees Noah, she gets scared and says that this is the one who stalked her 3 years ago. Carrie appears and hits the poor guy again, who has to run. He comes to the conclusion that all this happened because of the photo booth, and goes back to it at night, inserts a coin and wants to go back 3 years. He's doing well again. He calls Max and says that he needs help because he wants to win a girl at any cost. Max advises to be a bad guy, as girls like them, and since Max has had a lot of girls, Noah agrees with his advice. Noah is dating a beauty and is acting like a typical bad guy. He offers her a beer on the condition that she tells him something about herself and he likes it. But the girl is annoyed by his behavior and she is going to leave. The hero stops her and says that she likes him very much, to which the girl replies, "Nothing like that," and says that if he doesn't leave, she will hit him. Noah doesn't believe it and falls into the pool. Everyone laughs at him and Noah becomes normal. He asks for help to get out, but taking the girl by the hand, he pulls her into the water. They start arguing, but then they kiss in the pool, and then go to the beauty's apartment to spend the night together. The next morning, Noah wakes up with the beauty, but 3 years later, he hugs her, and she is surprised by this, because she only used him for one night, due to the fact that he behaved like a bad guy in the past. Now he has such an image in the eyes of people. The girl doesn't take him seriously and only calls him when he's needed at night. Noah doesn't care, but when he sees his pretty girl going for a morning jog with Ethan, he gets jealous. He runs with them, but quickly gets tired and falls down. Carrie stays with him while the others continue their run. Noah tells Carrie that he loves her, but doesn't know what she needs. She always ends up not with him, and Carrie, who knows her friend well, says she needs a stable man. This motivates the guy and he goes back to the photo booth. The first thing he does is head to Max's office and get a stable job. And at night, when he comes to a party, he takes care of people. After meeting Iveria, he says that he wants to spend the rest of his life with her. But first he suggests going to a jazz bar. They come to the establishment and the guy tells them that he used to work here, but now he wants to be more responsible. 3 years later, Noah wakes up and discovers that he is in a very big house, and he has also gained some weight. The guy is happy that he is very rich and discovers that he is engaged to Vari today. Because of this, he becomes even happier. Then he finds out that Carrie also lives in his house, and the girl says that she keeps her company when he leaves on a business trip for work. Noah arrives at the office and unexpectedly gets a promotion, plus a new large office. Together with Max, he goes into his office and finds out that his friend is very angry with him, because Noah stole his dream, because he had been seeking this promotion for 3 years. And then Noah finds out that he and Max have not spoken for 3 years, during which time he has changed a lot, because he devotes all his free time to work. Because of this, our hero gets upset and eats a stress cake. A secretary approaches him and reminds him that he has a meeting for which he is very late. Noah looks at his schedule, and it's already occupied for 3 months ahead. The guy asks what happens if he takes the day off and doesn't go to the meeting. The secretary replies that he will be fired immediately. Noah comes to the engagement party and tries to play a song on the piano that he performed when he met his beloved. But he can't do anything because he hasn't practiced for 3 years. Noah goes to look for his future wife, but finds her with a drunk Ethan in the bathroom, and then he takes him home. Ethan feels very bad and considers himself a bad person, because he has just confessed his love to someone else's wife. Noah asks what she replied to him, and the girl said that she would like everything to be different, which means that she is unhappy in her current life. Noah gets very upset and comes home late at night. Carrie is awake and asks him what happened. Noah replies that he has ruined everyone's life. He asked Carrie why the girl doesn't like him. She replies that she cares about him, but it's not love. After that, Noah realizes that he is not suitable for her and no matter how hard he tries, he will never get her. Now he decides to fix everything. The hero himself lets Ethan meet the girl, and he goes with Carrie to forget it. They have a great evening together, and Noah finds out that she was the one who loved jazz. And then Ivari got hooked on it, and the foosball table in the house is also hers, and Ivari's costume from Shilan. They play the piano together and have a great time. And now Noah wakes up again 3 years later, at Max's house. The guy asks where Carrie is, if there is a relationship between them now, to which Max replies that you once spent a great evening together and never met again. Noah goes to Carrie and asks about the day they spent together. At this time, she's going on a date with her boyfriend. He asks if she feels anything for him. She replies that everything that happened between them happened 3 years ago, and they haven't met since. Noah realizes that because he was a friend of Beauty, he met Carrie. And if he doesn't return everything to how it was originally, he won't be able to be with Carrie. At night, Noah goes to the photo booth, but does not find it. He is informed that she has been sold, and this fact upsets him because he cannot fix his life. Ivari comes to the bar, and in conversation she tells that the old photo booth is at his house. Because Noah liked it very much, she bought it for him. He goes back in time for the last time and does all the same things as the first time. Then he wakes up on the day of the engagement and meets Carrie. He talks to her and suggests leaving the event to go listen to music. At the end, we are shown a lot of photos where they are happy. See you on the channel.